Welcome to week 3. Let's get right into the studs and the duds. We have 2 studs this week. Tyler, I said your team couldn't produce. I said they were all potential. They proved me wrong. They got the high score. Good job, all rookie team. Next is Ben. I said I like Terrence Williams. You were smart enough to listen to me and played him. Good job. And then Andy, you had 6 of your 9 guys score 8 points or less. Hopefully, like you said in your power rankings, that is not the trend for you, or this is going to be a long season. All right, these are players that I'm up on, ones I'm excited about this week. Dion Lewis and Danny Woodhead for the same reason. They get receptions, and then they get some yards on top of that. So I like them, especially in our PPR league. Latavius Murray. The Browns can't stop the run game. So as long as he can get to the edge, I think he's going to have a good game. Speaking of defenses that aren't good, I got 2 in a row. San Diego sucks, and Adrian Peterson showed that he was back last week. So I think he puts that kind of numbers out again this week. And Crow for the Browns. The Raiders have been the worst for all of last season and this season so far at stopping the run. So I like Crow. I got some automatics. Jones, Gronk, Sanders, Brown, Edelman. Those guys are automatic. If they're on your team, you have a good shot of winning. I like Moncrief. He's leaped past T.Y. Hilton to be the number 1 guy in the Colts. And I really do think Luck's going to put it together this week. I don't see him sucking 3 weeks in a row. And then Brandon Marshall. Who knew the Jets were going to be this good? And on top of that, Brandon Marshall will be this good. Thank you for Geno Smith getting punched in the face. Best thing that ever happened to Brandon Marshall, I believe. Last is Bull from Seattle. I think Russell Wilson puts it together this week. Has a really good week. And I love that he's throwing the ball to Doug Baldwin 7 times every game. 7 completions every game. So I like him if he's on your team. These are players that I am down on. David Johnson. This dude is a home run swinger. He's the equivalent of a guy who either hits a home run or strikes out, and I think he strikes out more this week. Anything from the Cowboys. I've seen Brandon Weeden. That is not going to go well. Modest to bad numbers for anyone that is offensively in the Cowboys. And then Murray McCoy. Panic button. Okay, if there is a button right here. Panic button, because those two look awful in comparison to what they did last year. They should have stayed where they were. Jeremy Hill, he keeps fumbling recently, and he's losing his touches to Bernard. It's like Bernard is taking his spot back. Crabtree. I do like Crabtree and Cooper together. I even picked up Crabtree, but I don't like him this week because I don't think both those guys will do well against the Browns secondary, which is their secondary is top 5 in the league. And then 3 guys I'm down on as well, all for the same reason. They're just not producing when we thought that they would. Cooks, Hilton, and Macklin. I'm not excited about any of the 3 of those guys, unfortunately. I have Macklin, but he's really great if anyone wants to trade for him. I'll take like Gronk or something. And then another guy I was really excited about before the season started was Frank Gore. I wanted him in the 3rd round, but I think Heiser swooped in, or someone, and took him. And I'm so glad you did that, because that was a bad pick, because that dude looks done. And then I have a new category called Alert, Alert. These players are doing horrible. These are the 4 worst quarterbacks in our league right now that are on rosters. Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Bradford. Okay, if you own any of them, you should panic if they put up another bad week. I don't think any of us can handle that. And I know Manning put up like a decent week last week, but not Manning-like, so... All right, predictions for this week. Let's get to it. I think Ben Black loses to Ben Baker. I think Baker, your team found the fountain of youth because Ben Black said that they were the blast from the past team. Well, fountain of youth is working good for you. I got John over Jim. It was a tight game, but I can't go against Brady and Gronk right now. That's automatic. I have me over Andy. I'm not excited about this, but I'm putting all of my eggs in the Andrew Luck basket. He has to do good this week. Nick over Heiser. Bridgewater, Hill, Cooper, not good. Next is Chris over Drew. This is almost an upset game. I think it could be, but I just can't get over AP right now. So I think that game goes to Chris. Aaron over Tyler. The Big Ben Brown combination I think is deadly, and I want to believe in your team, Tyler, and say that they're going to produce this week, but you play the Jets, which is a tough defense, and you have Murray going against the Browns. One of those is going to be a wash because I only think one of them does well, not both of them. So, all right, those are my picks for this week. Get out of here. Go Browns. And, for any of you, my son has surgery this Thursday. If you could pray for him, that would be awesome. So it's on his eyes, 45 minutes, but still don't want him to have it. So, all right, see ya.